just done a 10:14.3.
Afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. We are just back from lunch, and we're going to do a Mazda race, and then we're probably going to drop into some practice with the guys. They've set up a practice server. I don't believe there's a password on it, but I'll find out. We'll swap the chat out, and we'll find out in a minute. But yeah, I thought I'd do another Mazda race. Maybe not crash this time. That might be a start. Come say hello in the chat. Let me know what you're up to. I have no idea why this doesn't want to. My iPad doesn't want to scroll. Really weird. Let's pull the power and see what it does. Right, that works. Does that work? Okay. Where is the afternoon? There we go. Reet! How are you all doing? We good? Let's get the live feed across. Escape out of this and dive into it. Hey Carlos, hope you're all. DJ Defcat's here. He's just gone to sleep on my network switch. I'm gonna have to move him. Hang on. Put that underneath it. Good boy. Yeah. Do you want a towel? Do you want to sit down in the towel? There you go. No? Sit down there. Hey, don't sit down in the network cable, son. Sit down there. Hmm? You put your towel over here. Or is it too cold? Is that what it is? Come on, put your towel down here then. Come on. Can't believe I'm accommodating a cat. Come on, sit down there. Down there. Good boy. There you go. I don't know. I don't know. He's not looked after or anything. Right, let's go Mazda racing. Hey, Javier, hope you all. No, this is iRacing Arcade. Is LMU better? Or do you prefer Assetto Corsa Competizione? Is AC Evo free roam? They're promising AC Evo to be free roam. I'm gonna have a bet with you. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be massively limited. I'm gonna say the AC. Hey JMH, I'm gonna say the AC Evo free roam is going to be massively limited. I have a funny feeling that the community is going to get upset with it. and not want it. They're not going to want people driving around their neighborhoods.
2 minutes.
Free roam will be cool when it's finished in 2030. If it's finished in 2030. I don't think free roam will be. I don't think free roam will be to the same scale that they said it'll be. Here's the thing. What time is he doing, JMH? You wish you could drive around the neighborhoods of Silverstone? I really don't. 820s. Well, I did an 822. I'm not going to be 807s. It's all right. Good luck finding my house. They promised the stuff that early because they wanted to get investment from investors. It wasn't for the community, it was for the investors. Hey, no, I hope you will. It's got to be a tough, particularly now, it's got to be a tough situation to be a game developer. And from a hardware point of view, we have consumerism of hardware. From a software point of view, we have what's the word? Reduction. We have rationalization of hardware, of software. Software companies just aren't surviving. Game development is very scary. It's big money with very high risk, and a very limited short-term outcome. Oh, I'd say there's nothing exciting about it.
33 Celsius.
Yeah, finance code is probably a lot more profit.
The air temp is 18. P9. Strength of field for
right.
L class.
Strength of field.
3000.
We're P9. This is a 3K split. We got to do something here. Yeah, we have the early access titles is as a result of trying to raise funds. Yeah. Oh, Trevor, you don't know what you're in for. They take a perfectly good BMW, make sure it comes out of the factory, and then smash it with 15-pound sledgehammers just to make sure all the bearings are screwed on it. And it goes 4 different ways from forward. It's very accurate to the original 2 Series race car they produced.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 17.
Hola, Angel.
Right column. Safety car speed is 70 kilometers per hour.
Right. I think we have 2 Clios. I've never reported you. Keep it on track, stay out of pits, that's the idea. Mazdas are pulling away already. Never good luck.
Catch up to car number 17.
Yeah, Simino predicts 3 crashes from people crashing around, weaving around the place. Chris Knox would always pass. Hey, Tom. We're off.
Okay, Billy, here we go. Go, go, go. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
You love running the BMW on this. Suicidal.
Yellow flag. There's an incident in Yokohama S. The guy in front is Marty, B license, and their rating is 4.0. The start's alright. Time to get stuck in.
You saw what I was doing, right? Marty looks like a liability. No, apparently they're quite dull, but apparently they're quite good. They made a big improvement. The original 2 Series was a road car with a cage in it.
Is now leading.
Yep, there's going to be aggro between the purple car and the pinky yellow car and the blue car, I reckon. I haven't driven an M2 CSR, so I can't really comment. But they look fairly planted.
Slippery surface flag, careful.
Right, we gotta make some moves.
Incident in Hudson back.
Hey, Raymond. How do you get iRacing? You can click on the link in my useful links in my Discord and you buy it. I would suggest buying a year or 2 years in advance and then download it. Yeah, go into my Discord, go to useful links, or go to my website BillyOirish.com and click on the iRacing logo. It'll take you straight to the page. The cheapest way to buy it is a year up front or 2 years up front. 2 years being the cheapest, but it's obviously the most expensive.
B7 ahead is now
And then follow the instructions, click the link. Pretty much, pretty self-explanatory, really. Yeah, I have been holding back though.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Sorry, Dennis.
There's an incident in. Miss hit miss. Yellow flag. There's an incident in. Ex-Muller.
Right, let's get up on the back of them. Start focusing. They'll get away otherwise.
Gap to 7th position. Ahead is increasing. It's now 2.8.
They're going to run each other off the road. Alex, thanks for following. I do appreciate it. Hey, Big Wolf. Hope you're well. It does feel slow, but I'll tell you what, it's a great car to drive. That reminds me of the first time I took the track car around here. My previous car was a 350Z, and I started hitting the braking points for my 350Z, and then found I was getting back in the accelerator.
The gap to Marty in front is now 4.1 seconds.
Did I like the 350? I did actually. I had it from new in 2005. I had it 3 years. Did a lot of laps around here in it. But it was heavy. It was probably too small for me inside as well. Yeah, officially the track car is, I have a R26R track car. And the R26R officially is 300 kilos lighter with 50 brake less. In truth, it was actually 345 kilos lighter. The 370Z is worse. I did an article on the 370Z. We had a prototype, 2009. No, this is just a the 4 hours are only at the weekend though, fish. 370Z felt very sluggish.
Alex says, what's your best car on iRacing? Mine is GT3.
Probably, I really like the SR8. I like the Mazda. I like the Cup car as well. Is it hard to do 4 hours alone? Toilet breaks is your biggest problem.
The guy in front is Marty, B license. And their
GTEs are great, yeah.
4.0. Eighth place, 2 laps left.
Thank you very much.
I should have kept with these guys when I had the chance.
Car number 5 is leading the race. The gap to Marty ahead is now 6.9.
Putting the V8 in the 370. More hassle than it's worth. It's a good chassis, but it's not well balanced, and the componentry in it is very basic. There was a lot of standardization with Nissan in the 370 period. I was involved in the pre-launch of 370. I can see the possible appeal, but I think it would just be a pain in the ass.
Yellow flag, watch out, incident in Savage Schmitz curve. Slippery surface flag, be careful.
I have a buddy who has a MX-5 with about 400 brake in it. Hey, racer guy. The last time I was in it, you steered it by power.
Car ahead is
It was completely rapid. He also has a 900 brake horsepower Cigaris. Morning, Law.
The gap to P7 ahead is now 4.4.
What's the most power you've driven? Jason, what's the most power you've ever driven? So a modified 600 brake as opposed to a factory 600 brake. CRV is packing 138 horses. 138 very good horses as well. I find the Megane is scarier than the AMG. Probably because it was modified horses rather than factory horses.
The gap to Saavedra ahead is increasing. It's now.
Like, supers are great in their day. But I genuinely find myself wanting in the C63. Nearly 500 brake. $655 in a Maloo GTS. Nice.
Law says I plan on learning the NURB in its entirety, as I've already learned a quarter. Slow or faster car?
Well, the best way to learn the NURB is to walk it, so figure that one out. Why would a faster car be any better than a slower car? Why would a slower car be any better than a faster car?
The gap in front is now 5.5 seconds.
I've cycled around this track. Both my wife and I have cycled around this track.
Law says I find the slower cars I can learn the corners better.
Well, you can drive a faster car slower. I've walked this track. I've driven this track. I've cycled this track. I've walked the track backwards. There is a bike race around this track. There's a push bike race around this track. Well, there used to be. Hey, Atom. Yeah, I haven't done racing on push bikes, but I have a road bike. I'm doing the London to Brighton this year. Having not done 50 miles in years. I used to do 60 miles on a Saturday morning, 100 kilometers on Saturday morning. Haven't done it since before COVID. Yeah, I never got up to 20 hours a week. I used to do 3 hours on a Saturday morning, like we were averaging about 18, 19 miles an hour. Used to do like 3 hours, 3.5 hours on Saturday morning, do 60 with the local bike club. Hey, Greg.
The gap to P7 ahead is now 6.9 seconds.
No, I can't swim. Can't swim. Never learnt. Swim like a stone.
One more lap to go. That lap was a 10:06.1 seconds.
Hey, Greg. Pretty slow this time.
The gap to 7th position in front is now 7.
Yeah, never really got on with swimming. But I'm not really a holiday goer either, so. So, going out on the beach doesn't appeal either. So I had no real need for it. Do 2 hours a day swimming. 2 hours a day. Wow. No, thanks. To have your own pool. Do you have your own pool or do you use a public one? Where do you find time to do 3 hours a day of cycling? Gotcha.
Red and yellow flag for debris.
Waking up before 5 a.m.
In front is now 8.1.
I like my sleep too much. So you go for a ride at 5 a.m.? Oh, you do turbo trainer. wife has one of them. This is going to cost me safety rating.
There's an incident in right shite. Yellow flag.
That's a long day, Big Wolf. Do you go to bed early? How many hours sleep do you get? I think that's less than I get.
The gap to Saavedra in front is now 9.1.
Hey Randy, hope you're well. Gotcha. What caused that? May I ask? You don't have to say.
Bertie has won.
Gotcha. You must have seen a few things in night times as a cabbie. What city were you a cabbie in?
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Billy. Whiteley has just been disqualified.
Well, it's going to cost us 40 iRacing.
Yellow flag incident in Schwabenschwanz. Looks like it's Luca.
Can we catch him? Ross, thanks for following. I do appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I bet. Thanks, Ross. Do appreciate the gift. Come on. Don't know why I wasn't more in that one.
P8. That's a good finish. Nice one.
Not a great finish. Costs us 40 points. Hey, Pisa. Funny man, funny man. Best thing you can do is buy me a coffee. Let's put the cold air on in here. What do we got? Do you know we haven't done Watkins Glen? We could give Watkins Glen a go. Ah, you know Vinny, do you? Anything Vinny says is a lie. Anything Vinny says is a lie. I had nothing to do with it. It wasn't me. How was I supposed to know she's 25? Yeah, definitely know the crack of Vinny. As my father would say, gentleman and scholar. 20. That was her sister. Right, let's see if we can keep with Mazdas. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do another one at the ring. I'm going to do another one at the ring. I know we've just done the same thing again and again, but we're racing the GR86s tomorrow night, Thursday night, and Bongo Racing's joining us. So we got the lads from Bongo Racing come to join our race league. That should be good. Has he got 458? Has he? Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. Let's get out of this before it starts. And join our... Hey, Phelan, how's it going? You obviously object to me recruiting for teammates the week of the race. Morning, Chronic. It's always good to come on with a negative comment first. It really impresses yourself upon people. This is iRacing. I find it works really well coming on and first comment of the day. Well, you know. Just because it seems crazy to you, my friend. as somebody who's organized a number of events, a number of races, a number of teams, I have seen benefits in both. I've seen the benefits in organizing it 6 months out, 5 weeks out, 3 weeks out, and I've seen the benefits in organizing it in 10 minutes away. Because people say they'll do things weeks away and then they don't do it. So, you know, it is what it is, my friend. But I appreciate your comment. Hey, Kev. Yeah, last day of all these ring races. So next week is Cup Car at the ring. So tomorrow is Cup Car at the ring. We haven't got rain. We got 20 degrees. I was out in the Porsche for lunch. Lovely day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I expect GT3s will be here as well. I'll have to have a look. Thanks for sharing, Ross. Do appreciate it. You got yelled at by a wet cat. I have a cat asleep beside me here. He's fast asleep. It does make me happy. Hey, Piotr. Right, 12 minutes. 12 minutes, we go racing one more time. Your cat is a stealthy git. We have 5.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
Or should I do it in the GR86? Let's give the GR86 a go. We have time. From what you've heard, there's no GT3s at the ring tomorrow. Really? Have we checked the schedule? So schedule Porsche at the ring tomorrow. What's GT3s? Let's see. GT3s. Suzuka. No, it's at Imola. Where's the sprint? Brands Hatch. Yeah, you're right. That could be a good race if we could just get a few more people into it. That would be a very good race. Thanks for the gifts, Ross. I do appreciate it, mate. That could be a good race. Can you guys give me a couple of minutes? I just want to check on something. I'll go to intermission. Back in a second. Let's get signed into this while I'm here. Right, so I'm signed into the race. Give me 2 seconds, just going to check something. Need iRacing. We need iRacing. We need iRacing. iRating. Does anybody know if there's a way to capture your whole OBS file so that if you needed to reinstall it from scratch, like a backup of the whole thing? Sources, inputs, mixer volumes. One last one, and then we go practice.
Law says, have you ever drew on the Nürburgring track?
Probably,
Law says, Billy, why do you hate me, Law?
probably best not to answer that question and move on. Probably best to skip that question. Wouldn't want to incriminate myself or anybody else. Would not want to incriminate myself or anybody else.
Law says, is it a crime? Why is there so many then?
Yeah, it's a crime. It's private property. It's defacing private property. It's graffiti. It's against the law. Yeah, it's definitely a crime.
Law says, how is there so many drawings then? Law says, that is wicked, you definitely did not do that.
How is there so many of them? It's easily accessible through the woods. It's easily accessible through the woods.
Law says, are they punished when caught doing so?
Yeah, it's a crime. The Abbott one was around for a long time. The Abbott one was around for years. Years. It's in videos. It's in Gran Turismo. It's in Assetto Corsa. Yeah, it made it into computer games and all sorts of things. And it started out as a Started out as a outline, and then a team. Some say a team went back the following year and filled it in, and then some say the team had a stencil, and they constantly upgraded it. And it's also believed that that team also mixed cement into the paint to give it grit, because where it was on the circuit, it was pretty much on the jump at Flansgarten, and not wanting it to be removed, it needed to have some grip, because that much paint would have required a... That's not the only picture of it, but that's the best picture of it. That much paint would have
Law
required...
says I always thought it was chalk, which is why I thought it kept going away, then coming back.
No, some of them are chalk, some of them are spray can, most of them are paint. Most of them are paint. That one in particular lasted years. Like I say, that one made it into games. That made it into games. I'm pretty sure it's in Gran Turismo 4. Might be in 5 as well. But that was bloody hard work. As was apparently the one that replaced it, the Sean Edwards one, was
Law says that's why I was confused and didn't know it was illegal. I always thought there was events to draw.
No, there's no events to draw. It's graffiti. It's illegal. It's you're entering a track without permission as well. So technically it's trespassing as well, right? Because it's on private property. It's owned by an individual. It's private property. There are offences. So you'd have to gain access to do something like that. You know, there's no competitions. Typically, it's
Law says I find it makes the NURB better. In my opinion, it adds style and character.
Yeah, it does add style and character, but the challenge you have is, like I say, with that amount of paint, it's the grip. Yeah, that's literally beyond the jump. So it's the grip. But that was cleaned up a lot. That was redone.
Law says they don't scrub it eventually.
Some of them, they go out and they chemical blast them straight away if they're too slippy. That one, I'm pretty sure that one lasted 7 or 8 years. Because it had a compound in it that allowed it to grip. It wasn't an issue when walking over it. Where some of them, you walk over them in the wet and you'll slide on it, even in your feet. So if they have to go out and chemical it, it's a pain in the ass. They do resurface the track on an annual basis. They don't resurface the whole track. They do sections of the track, so sometimes it lasts as long until the section is ready to be resurfaced. But they're more and more vigilant now about graffiti on the track, and they will charge you. They will
Law
prosecute
says
you.
who owns the cheeseburger onion ring?
It's a private individual, so it retains ownership by the state, but the current landlord effectively is a private owner. I believe he owns Get Speed Racing. When he bought it about, I want to say about 10 or 15 years ago. And when he bought it, he closed it for a week, brought all his cars and invited all his friends to like a week-long track day. Kudos.
Law says a sole owner?
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't dear. For what it is, it wasn't dear. It's run by a business, but it was bought by an individual. There's been a lot of corruption with Nürburg and the purchase and the sale and the operation of Nürburgring. So there's a lot of critical eyes on it. I think he paid I want to say he paid 70 million. Which is not a lot.
Law says that doesn't sound like a lot.
So I believe that this mightn't be true. Yeah, that's it. So March 2014, an automotive parts supplier called the Capricorn Group bought it for 84 million pounds, 100 million euros, about $100 million at the time. But the majority stake was taken over by a Russian billionaire. Now, if I remember this correctly, there was an auction for it, and it was meant to be a blind auction, and there was some talk about it wasn't blind, and allegedly, and I'm not saying that it was Capricorn, but allegedly a company was told what the blind bid was and was told what to bid above it. And then there was some arguments about that because they couldn't make first payments. Like, it's very complicated. And they couldn't make first payments, and then the Russian bought it. The billionaire Russian bought it. He owns 99% of it, which is, I think, the maximum you can buy. It really isn't. I read about a plot of land in Miami going for sale the other day for 115 million.
Watch out. The field strength for our class is 2,600.
What we got in fuel? I'm going to miss the start. Garage. I set up. No, let's miss the start. Coach Dave Academy.
Rolling start. Get ready.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of money for what it was.
Safety car speed is 85 kilometers per hour.
It was cheap, if I'm honest with you. It was cheap. I'd definitely buy it for 100 million quid.
Law says Kevin keep up the streams and he'll start as well, and we can take over.
I'd love to. I'd love to. I'd definitely have the week with my mates turning up. I nearly bought a house out here back in 2008, 12. Came out to look at houses out here. And if I could make, if I
Law
had the
says
money,
I wonder how much he makes back just from royalties being on games if there are ang.
you'll make money back, but you won't cover 100 million. The royalties on a game is not a lot. They basically buy permission to buy the scan and the use of the brand, and that's it. But it's not hundreds of millions. You'll make more money doing track days and industry pool days and tourist days. And tourist days is probably the least of it. It's not a very profitable circuit. You can check the profit and
Law
losses.
says no, of course not, but could be a fair chunk.
Not even. Nothing like you'd think. How much do you think it is for royalties to use to scan a game? 100 grand? Tops?
Okay, mate, get ready. Relax.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Magic. Yeah, you won't make a lot of money out of licensing. I'm good. How are you? I'm just doing a GR86 race.
Lost
Doing
says
it
assuming the NURB is your favorite track. What's number 2?
in real life or in sim racing.
Okay, Billy, the next car is Leslie.
Law says both if they are different.
Yeah, both, and they are different. Bathurst in sim racing, Spa in real life.
Got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag.
Hey, Peck. Hey, Jay's Coffee. See if you can catch this bunch.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Sabine Schmidt's curve.
I'm well, James. Hope you're well too. Hey, Ryan. PCUP of the ring this week. Yep, Rodent. Did you say you're up for the 24 or you're not up for the 24? Sorry to hear that, James.
There's an incident in Cotton Bourne. It looks like men.
Give it a bit of practice. Just push it a bit more.
Incident in Ardennau Forst. Looks like it's Angus. Yellow flag.
This is a race, but we started from the pits. We're going into practice session. There's a practice session up, Ronan. Could has a practice session up. Or Taz has a practice session up. Thanks for lighting live.
There's an incident in via siphon. There's an incident in right shite.
I do prefer the Mazda.
On your left. Clear left.
You had a good race last night until you wrecked it. You didn't billy it on the last lap like our last corner like I did. Red Eye, thanks for the raid. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good stream. Hey, Okaboom. It happened to Doxy as well. Andrew, don't worry about it. It's all good, man. You didn't block my line. Thanks for dropping in. He had negative wing. Did he really?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks for the gifts, Magic. You don't have to do that, mate. Yeah, I had 4 in the rear, mine. I think I had 4 on mine. I was running the Coach Dave on mine. There you go. What times were you doing last night, Ronan? No. No, not on not in the Nordschleife, you weren't. We were doing 638s. Jeez, I can run the MX-5 better than that. Oh, you don't mean the Sunday night race, sorry. I thought you meant on the Sunday night race.
The gap is now 19 seconds.
810s. Mine was not in the new car, it wasn't. I don't think I've done a lap in the 810 in the new car yet.
On your right. Clear right. Left side. Clear left. left. Clear left.
The car ahead's pitting.
Gotcha.
You're reeling. B13 in. The gap's now 16 seconds. B14, 2 to go. All right, Billy. The next car is Leslie. Red yellow flag. There's debris on the track.
Hey, Kinos.
There's an incident in Warsteiner Curve. We think it might be Martinez.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
The gap to car number 29 behind is now 9.6 seconds.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
We were just talking about Nürburgring and writing on the track. You don't know anybody who wrote on the track, do you, Factus? Do you know anybody who's hopped a fence or climbed over a roof or? Good man. Didn't think so. Tell him nothing. Tell him nothing. Allegedly.
The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
Got nothing to say to you lot without my lawyer. Slowly. Not fast enough, Steve-o. Not fast enough. Hey Rob, hope you're well. I find it's usually best if you want help from somebody, don't insult them first. Well done, Roberto. 4 hours on your own. Well done, dude. Did you win class then? Hey, Cud. Thanks for following. I do appreciate it, MNG.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
Did you have a black flag? Are my glasses waterproof? Is it that bad? We're coming in now. As soon as I finish this race, I'm coming in. I can't swim, Cud. Can you talk to me afterwards about metalwork? Well, if you both want in, I'll tell you. I need something to mount my hose reel on, and I'm going to mount it to concrete. But I could either mount the hose reel to the floor on the concrete, or get a post of some sort. And I can't find a post. And I was wondering if Mr. Cud would be able to fabricate me a post that I could bolt into the floor, and then bolt my jet wash hose reel to the post. Doesn't need to be very tall, but it needs to be sturdy because obviously it's a spring-loaded hose reel. That's why I thought of you, because I figured if there's something of industrialist strength that will be able to survive Billy pulling on a hose. I can't mount a wall, and I think it's too strong for the fence work. The walls are cinder block. And I think it'll pull the bolts out of the wall. Just basically needs a base plate to mount to the concrete floor and then be up off the ground a bit. I don't care, like I'd really like it like 4 feet up, but I don't care really, as long as it's just enough to hold like a 16-inch. I'll send you a link of what the thing is.
Halfway home, got plenty of fuel. E10, one more lap to go. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
I'll pay for delivery. Pay for materials. I was hoping to open the Straits of the Hormuz for less than our breakfast. Hang on a minute. So I have a spring-loaded recoil hose reel for my pressure hot washer. Stephen. Stephen, even. Extra tea too. Ooh. Good tea. Had 2 today. And I don't think it'll mount to the wall.
The gap to P11 behind is now 13 seconds.
Good tea. So you're saying the rain is biblical? I don't think the wall mount will work because they're cinder block. It's think you were out there.
That's half fuel. You've
If
used half
I
your
spoke
fuel.
in code and said building number 2. Yeah, it's a long way through though, isn't it? And the inside has stuff on it, and it's plastered. Yeah, so do I, but I think you'll literally pull them out of cinder block. Gambling den, no, gin parlour. Want it done right. Back wall of that. Right, we're going to Nürburgring practice next. Code says it's dark. Dark and wet. I'll put my waterproofs on. Hey, CK. Like a good cup of tea. Ooh, fancy a cup of tea now.
Car number 29 is reeling you in. The gap's now 12 seconds.
Good cup of tea. Hey, Constantino, hope you're well. Good to see you again. We'll swap steering wheels in a minute. We'll go GT3, GT Cup car racing. I'm hoping to do 24-hour, yes, CK. Are you doing 24-hour, have you? You don't see me racing without streaming.
Durga has took the win.
I'm getting in now. Hey, Tony Staffan, hope you well. Well, we're gonna lose 3 iRacing. Don't know how we're gonna lose it. Thought we were gonna gain it for a minute. Hey, Tiered. I thought we were going to gain iRacing.
10th position. Well done, mate.
We
Good
did.
finish.
8. We gained 8 iRacing, which is about the same as we gained on a 4-hour race. Right, swap the steering wheel out. What's the name of the server? Why can't I find it? Can't find it. Can't find it. Maybe it's full. Found it. No, 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 no. Yeah, even if somebody pulls out, they're registered in, you can't get in. But I'm in. I'm in. You say it's mildly moist. Don't forget to stick a like in, guys, or a follow, or tap the screen, or whatever you want. Yeah, once they've reached maximum entries, you're done. Gotta get you racing, fact is. Well, the plus is you can probably sell the PS5 for near retail at the moment because they're going up in price, aren't they? Right. It's dark. Thoughts on rig seats? I'm a big fan of a bucket over a standard seat, and I'm not a fan of two-part seats because they flex. I would say get yourself either to GSM or Demon Tweaks. Go sit in some seats. You're going to spend some time in them. It's not something I'd recommend mail ordering and hope for the best. Cud's done it. I know Cud's done it. And he's landed, you know, relatively safe. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of two-part seats. Right, let's drop ourselves down in the seat a little. Pit limiter on. Ooh, that's a dry setup. We will be needing wets. It's funny, it does look like that in the night. Yeah, and you're going to spend a couple of £100 for it, so it's worth the journey in my book. It's funny, Coach Dave Academy haven't got a wet setup. What's up, Pudge? You alright? You okay? Hmm? What? Let's go practice.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Red yellow flag. There's debris out there.
Somewhere out there is a racetrack. Hey, Team Z. Can't see the puddles.
Yellow flag.
IXAV1 Aries says, is this practice?
Yeah, you're welcome to join. Server's up.
Service flag. Be careful.
Yes, I will do. Slippy, slippy.
Slippery surface flag.
Dixon, yes, this is practice for 24. It's slippy, but it's actually not that bad. Hey, Carl.
Slippery surface flag. Careful.
Yeah, 5x5. Copy, copy. Be in now, hang on a second. I'm going to join the other voice lobby. Amazing what you remember in the dark, isn't it? Hey, Raw Jerry. Right, we'll get out in the straight and then we'll change radio channels. Hey, how's it going? Hang on a second, let me just put you onto... You're in the mix, hang on. Yeah, you are. Oh, you're very quiet. Taz, can I hear you? I didn't think the carousel was that bad, actually. I'm getting an echo out of you as well. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, getting an echo out of you as well.
What do you mean, me?
That's weird. Hang on a second.
You're weird.
Oh, tell me something new.
No, I got nothing.
Is somebody streaming it? Yeah, there's an echo, definitely.
Radio check. Radio check.
Check,
Still an echo.
check. Oh,
Let me
yeah.
try move. Let me try move you to
Check.
radio check. No echo.
No.
One time.
One time radio check.
Radio check.
Wonder why I'm getting echo on game.
Peck says radio check.
Thanks, Peck.
You boys hurry up and catch up.
That's weird. We weren't getting that last night.
Gotta remember we're running a PCUP pace, Taz.
Are you in the PCUP?
No, running Taz in. He's in a GT3.
Let me see if I put you. Okay. Why is there no echo on? Why is there no echo on chat, but there is in game? Yeah, I'm just having a look. There is when I switch sources, when I push it out onto the stream.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate for everybody.
Can you guys hear Peck? Can you hear Taz talking now when Taz speaks in his dulcet Antipodean tones?
Good morning, everybody. Can you all hear me?
You're not getting an echo now. Can you hear him? Can you hear Taz? You can hear him, okay. We'll leave it at that and we'll just push it through system.
Nope.
You get an echo though, Kev.
No, but when I push it through game, I do.
Oh, couldn't see anything at all then. Nothing at all going for Tiergarten. Oof.
Well, there's
Thanks,
still
guys.
a lot of water there.
Oof. 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 I'm in mine, but I'm only 2 meters behind Roman.
Their exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
There he is. Lord Billy.
Car behind's a faster class.
Don't get too close to those we just had. The first one, there's a puddle, a secret little puddle there.
Secret pedal. Why are you talking
Yeah.
about the secret pedal?
Well, because it's only there when you brake.
That's not a secret anymore.
Well, secret between friends. Well, actually, no, you
Don't
can't
tell
keep
the
the
stream.
show. Don't tell the stream. Okay, all right, I won't. That's what I said, between frame.
Yeah, as long as we keep it between us, don't tell the stream. Fine.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, no, but they won't tell anyone.
No.
They're good like that.
6 ships.
What'd you call me?
Loose lips.
Oh,
I am surprised how much grip the cup car has.
That's what somebody was saying before. Who said that before?
Billy. Big guy.
Oh, yes, it was. That's right. When we were speaking to him before.
Yeah.
That was so yesterday. Oh, wait, it was an hour ago.
Like, I'm chucking it in to try and get it to react, you know what I mean?
We're on the stream, Taz. We're on the stream. We're on the stream. We're on the stream, Taz. We're on the stream.
You're on screen. Keep your filthy mind out of the gutter. Or if you can't
Yes,
keep your mind
we're on
out of the
stream,
gutter,
we're
keep your mouth shut.
Yes, that's what I did. We're on stream. We're on
Yeah.
stream.
We're on screen. You need to get one of them live signs that flashes red.
Yeah.
I'd love one of them. I'd
On
love to put
air.
it on the door,
They don't
yeah.
want it on air.
On air. Yeah.
Only turn it on when somebody else is streaming.
Yeah.
I need one. We all need one. On air.
We all need one, actually. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
There you go, Cut. That's your next 3D printing project.
Yep, there it is.
I bet to buy a real one
Dream
is
on
really
air.
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make one.
Yep.
I bet if you rang up like a broadcasting supplier and said, I need an on-air box, they'd be like, yeah. Ka-ching.
Join the queue, first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, on air with the little LED light in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just click on and off through the button box or whatever.
What you can do is 3D print one layer of red filaments in a black box with 20 layers of filaments, for example. And then when you put a white LED in, it'll only shine up the single layer of red. So
Yeah.
it'll look like a red light.
Yeah.
No, it's not actually.
Yeah.
This thing's flying.
The track is drying out quite a bit though, Kev,
Yeah.
in saying that.
I mean,
Yeah, but like, if you've ever driven a cup car on the way,
Yeah,
if you showed it a cup of tea, it would understeer, you know what I mean? It was like,
Watch for Devon.
gotta get past 48. Guess not.
There's no damage either, Kev.
puppy.
Oh, you were there when we set it up.
Yeah. I'm still driving like there's damage.
Oh, there's a horrible puddle just before that braking zone there. In that there's a little dip. That's got me twice now.
That's Richard Hammond. Don't call him a little dip.
He looks like a cat's eye these days.
Thanks for sharing the video, Albert. Ex-mula in the dark at night. That's something. No, this is just practice. That's something that would scare the willies out of me in real life.
I was going to say, have you driven this at night?
I've driven in the wet. I've never driven at night.
Okay.
I've driven it very early morning in thick fog.
Yeah,
And
which is
it was
bad
like
enough.
it was like walking through a winter wonderland. It was like, I don't recognize any of this. I should know. I should be
okay.
able to feel this. I should know this by the grain on the road. And visually,
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell I am.
Hell I am.
Because obviously the fog starts to hang with the trees. So your
Yeah,
field of vision
so-
is much narrower, you know. It's almost
Yeah.
like walking through a valley of fog, if you know what I mean.
It's yeah, almost tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the trees just become one.
Yeah. I will say there's much less trees there now than there was. The trees used to literally hang over the edges of the Armco, whereas they've cut them right the way back now.
You can answer this. I asked the boys the other night. The forest, when you go to chopper view, when you're looking at this sim, you can see all the pine forest and stuff. Is that real?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The gaps in the middle are not real though.
No, the gaps in the middle are definitely not real. There's a couple of fire trails. I actually know my way around the fire trails as well. I could give you a guided tour around the fire trails.
There's probably some decent fire breaks as well as the...
Yeah, there is, yeah. And there's some falconry huts because there's eagles.
Oh.
Yeah, so you come out into the middle of openings and there'll be a falconry hut.
What
awesome.
have they got?
Say again?
So, have they got
I've no idea, to be honest with you. Big feck-off ones, and I don't mean like buzzards.
Terrible pro guide.
I mean,
Watch for debris on the track.
that looks like it's going to eat me, as opposed to that looks like I'm going to twat it if it comes anywhere near me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, has anybody seen where the small? Has anyone seen where the small child is gone? That sort of eagle, as opposed to. We have buzzards around this area.
Yeah, they're tiny. They are.
They're tiny compared to these things.
Which is quite small as well. We have sparrowhawks in my garden, and I always feel in two minds about that because I feed the sparrows the moment the starlings, and then the sparrowhawk comes along and moves them.
Well, you know our bird table. We were literally standing in the kitchen one morning, and Angela was saying, "You can ask Angela about this." She was saying, "I'm so happy I have that there." Plunk. He was like, "Drive by." Roger's gone. Rog? I mean, you haven't seen Rog? He's here a minute ago.
The sparrowhawk, I take the sparrowhawk any day. The sparrowhawk only turns.
I mean, it did it in front of us. Thump.
When I was in Western Australia, we have wedge-tailed eagles over there, so like an 8-foot wingspan.
Yeah.
Claws bigger than your hand.
Yeah, and I get the impression that the falconry boxes that are out there are for that kind of thing rather than you know, a 2-foot wingspan or a peregrine or a kestrel or something.
Yeah, kestrels.
It might be for their dragons.
It might well be.
Oh, that's here. We have dragons.
Don't oh no, yeah, of course, sorry.
But yeah, a lot of the trees got cut back for. Well, more recently, a lot of the trees got cut back for the GPS, for the track recognition system. Thanks for following, Suki.
I don't know if maybe these guys drafting on him, just following his little white flare.
And the other thing is, do you know all of this used to be hedgerow?
Oh, really?
Either side of this was hedgerow back in the 70s.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
So they used to come up the straight.
Some of that. Should go back through some of that old footage.
Never snow spray. Uh-oh. Oh, see.
The accelerator brake thing works too.
Yeah, no bars at 70s.
Yep.
Hey,
at low speedish, lowish speed. So, have we told Billy that theory?
I think he was here the other week when we were working it out.
What was that?
So if you start to go into a spin, when you're braking hard, accelerate at the same time.
Almost like ABS. Yeah.
It can help pull you out of the spin.
Yeah.
So I seen that on a TikTok the other week, and I'm like, that's crap. Surely that doesn't work. And we were doing the SR8s, and we were trying it, and it was like, holy crap, that works. Some cars it doesn't.
How hard do you gas?
Pin it.
Full.
I'm using Race Labs, Mingus.
Full tilt. So yeah, you can start to feel a bit of control back. not sure if it'll work in the PCUP, but something to, it's hard to remember. Like sometimes I've forgotten, and then after it's happened, I'm like, oh, I should have done that there. But when you remember, it's like, yeah, that worked.
That was my first off track.
I'm up to 39. So
This car's nice in the way, I'll tell you.
What did Doc say to me the other week? You only got 2x, you're not fine out of that.
I've noticed a lot of the eSIM Cup car drivers don't give a flying monkeys for their X's.
Well, you got a target in a league race, haven't you? There's 17 before the penalty, and it's a 4 or 5 lap round here. You can get 4 extra lap and not get a penalty. You spend that. It's like when you build yourself a 10-second advantage and there's 2 laps to go. No point driving qualifying pace for the last 2 laps. Spend some of that 10-second advantage. And they probably, if they get a genuine off track, they'll cut the next corner while the X is still active, so they don't get another X.
I don't know how you're going with your vision and that, Billy. We turn the brightness up as well. Helps
no, I've got gamma set to 9.
Yeah, well, same with mine, but I turn the brightness up as well.
Nah, dark is dark.
Oh, no, it helps.
Yeah, but I'm like, if I can't see, I can't see. Tough.
Yeah, okay. Mine was that bad. I couldn't see past the end of the car, pretty much. That was. Now the lights, I had to change a couple of other settings as well. The lights are taking effect a bit more now, which is good. I couldn't see where I was going at all. Like, gotcha.
Oh, I saved that. Right, I got on the grass, but I saved that. Car came home. I didn't lose my deposit. Your race laps doesn't display. Why doesn't your we have about 75 grand deposit in this as well. Why doesn't your race laps display?
I might have their thing on full screen.
Have you got borders and full screen ticked? You need to untick it.
Show the slippery surface flag.
The other thing is, like the Mazda, the Porsche is great at engine braking.
Yeah, yep.
Don't you use your brakes? You use your gearbox instead.
Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Passes a lot of his comfort zones today. He's driving at night, in the rain, and he's live on stream, so you can't say how he really feels.
I know it's not. Usually the people that I have a problem with, but I know everybody here pretty much, and all these other guys that seem fairly respectful, so they've been saying sorry and thank you in a hosted lobby.
Yeah, I've been noticing that.
So I'm like, no, okay, pretty comfortable to.
This is the realism I love.
If I have the urge,
sitting in the wash of a car.
Mute my microphone.
Uh-oh, there it goes. Oh. Safety.
Oh, yeah, I didn't. Well, I did because there's no damage, but
yeah,
I didn't.
I kept it out of the wall while a massive moment going up the hill.
Right side.
Sorry, Ronan.
Well, not me.
Yeah,
Oh, Kev, sorry. He's behind.
Saw you coming.
Last time I looked, Ronan was behind me, and then I just remember being passed. It must be Ronan. Oh, fuck is that? Oh, Focus, Dad. Too wet.
Well, we can have a look at it, Bingus, for you. We can help you out. Go into your. Are you in it now?
Full screen and border if it's still the overlay.
Yeah, make sure full screen and border isn't on.
Just missed you there.
There's no reason it shouldn't run with the internet off. Unless you've got iRacing issues.
Hello there, mate.
Do you know something? It must have some of the most realistic water spray.
Red and yellow flag for debris.
I don't know, I think OG, AC with the content manager, those no hezzy lobbies.
Yeah.
Driving on the motorway, those look so realistic. I don't agree with the no hezzy things, but the graphics on them, unreal. I think I'm gonna have a well-in smoke after 4 laps. 3 laps, 4 laps, 4 laps.
I'm all good, Rutger. You crack on. I'm hanging back.
If you're still all in a convoy, can you give me a shout when you hit normal carousel? Rejoin the back of the convoy.
Please. I'm going to pull up here as well.
Well, where I am or further down?
Oh, just up where they're normal, where there's, yeah.
I'm coming across start finish.
Yeah.
We're going to
So
pull
if you give me a shout when you get normal
I'm
carousel, please
getting the front end of my car washed.
I was so close to Ronan coming up the hill on the previous lap that there was literally
On
no
your left.
spray between us.
Clear left.
I've turned my power off, but I left my headlight. I left my headlights on. My battery's
Faster car approaching.
It should be okay.
Battery needs are tiny as well.
There's plenty for the main, should be fine, mate.
Okay, good, alright. I'll get someone to push me out anyway. I've pulled into that park.
I'll push you if you need pushing.
Well, I can't because I've backed up to the gate.
Alright, don't tell me what I can with that.
I didn't tell you which way I was going to push you.
Red yellow flag for debris on the track.
You'll be free, that'll be the main thing.
You'll be pushed.
Porsche is so good out of the corners in the wet.
Car left.
You trying to get a
Still there.
job before? Yeah, good.
Say again?
Hold your line.
I said, you trying to get a job
Watch the
before
track
there?
limits.
Yeah.
Please, Billy.
They got no money, dude. They've apparently sold Bugatti.
Oh, well, really?
Yep. Read that last
How
night.
much-
If that's the case,
What did
Bugatti
you
will
sell
go
for?
bankrupt.
How much have they sold Bugatti for?
Don't know. Bugatti
Yeah,
and
that'd
Rimats.
be $1 or $2.
Because if it's only 30 million, then that's a bargain, because if they got 10 cars on the production line, you're already winning.
Are you? takes 5 million to
Well-
produce the car.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah, but
there's
if
3
you're already-
million, 3 million to sell each car, and
Right
you've got
side,
10 already
stay
on
right.
the production line.
And it's costing you 50 to make them.
It's not because they're already on the production line.
Already on the production line, yeah.
Yeah, but the cost is still
Someone else.
5 million.
Yeah, but someone else has paid the first part to put them on the conveyor. You know what I mean? You pick it up, you got one that's nearly finished and one that's
It's
just
just
a
You just got to
chassis.
finish. You just got to finish
Yeah.
building the Lego set.
To be honest with you, of what I've seen in Malzheim, I doubt they have 10 on the line. Maybe 2 or 3 to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, if you had 10 on a conveyor,
Yeah.
30 million seems like a bargain. If it goes for 30 million, probably go for half a million or something silly like
No,
that.
I'll go for more than that, but they've apparently sold it. I don't know the numbers. I read it last night. That I read a headline. I haven't looked into it. But if that's the case, I think Bugatti may go again. We may lose Bugatti again. Volkswagen's out of it.
Well,
Got to remember, Volkswagen needs to make 50,000 redundancies in Germany, right?
yeah.
That's an awkward conversation and a very costly one as well.
Yep. 'Cause that's,
Mingus, come back to me and let me know what the issue is or how we can help you.
yeah, check your
Yeah,
check
just said to
your
him.
display. Check your display settings to make sure the full screen and border and both unticked.
Surface light out.
And press F6 or Control and F6 to cycle through your overlay options. Yeah, Raceland
The diagonal.
and overlay both do the same. They're both F6 and they are
Ah,
Control
thank you.
and F6.
Fuck. Epic tire overlay.
You can choose on overlay whether it's F6 or
Oh, yeah.
Control and F6.
I used to have that. Don't even want to go to iRacing overlays at the moment.
Miss it, miss.
Miss it, miss it. Whoa.
He's getting back in the feet cut.
No, I was just getting up. It's taking me that long.
Oh,
By the time I get my seatbelts on, lift the one leg up.
mate.
I know. I'm good. Been to see the chiropractor today as well.
Speaking from taking it cold. I watched the Hulk Hogan documentary, speaking of taking it cold. I watched the Hulk Hogan documentary on Netflix. It was okay. It was good. It was a bit of an insight. It was pretty good. It did make me tear up a bit at the end because it was dead man. Yeah.
What documentary?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it yet.
Really good.
He
He
he fell into my dark list when his political tendencies came out.
Yeah, when it became
Yeah.
a massive racist. Yeah. It's always a problem
Um,
when people do that.
Yeah, heading up, heading up to Angst Curve.
I think that's all of, after watching the documentary, I think that's all part of,
The psychosis.
like, trying to get money.
Yeah.
What, after watching the documentary, it was like, he didn't do it all that easy. He did it fairly easy for a very long time, but then when he struggled, he really struggled
Yeah, I get it.
with his divorce and that. So, yeah, it was quite a good insight, man. And you know, he was when I was a kid, when you were a kid, Dylan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that's-
He was the man.
Yeah. I was a Hulkamaniac.
When I-
Yeah.
When I
might
was
get
9 or
into
10.
it, so-
Carousel.
Him, Ultimate Warrior. Thank you. Him, Ultimate Warrior,
he-
the original Undertaker.
Well, see, no, I'm talking when he first came out, 84, 85.
Yeah.
He was
Wasn't he
by the
Pat
time
O'Toole or somebody before he was Hulk Hogan?
No, he was,
He played an
No.
Irish. He played an Irish. His character's name wasn't Hulk Hogan.
no, it was,
He played an Irish character.
Hollywood, Thunderlip,
Hollywood, huh?
Thunderlip, Sterling Golden, Mr. America, Hulkamania. That was it.
No, his WWE wrestling, his WWF wrestling name wasn't Hulk Hogan originally.
Yeah, no, it was Hollywood. No, there
Was
wasn't.
it?
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't.
I thought he played. I'm pretty sure he
Hang
played.
on.
He had an Irish backstory to it.
On the track.
I'm gonna have to box check now.
Hulk Boulder. Hulk Boulder was one of the early ring names. The Super Destroyer was the masked character when he wanted to get into wrestling, and they went, yeah, all right, cool. What we'll do is we'll put a mask on you, and you can wrestle. And then if you're any good, we can just bring you in as a new character type thing. Hulk Machine. His real name's Terry.
It is, yeah.
Terry, what was it? Terry Bollea.
Vince McMahon originally intended Hulk Hogan to have an Irish-American character when he joined WWF in 1979. McMahon suggested that his last name Hogan was proposed, dyeing his hair red to represent Irish Americans, but Hogan kept his blonde hair. The Irish aspect was quickly dropped as it was never a major part of his persona. I knew there was something in there.
But it was a really interesting documentary. Inside it with his family and stuff as well, and yeah, really
He was
cool.
on fentanyl, wasn't he?
Mate, he was on
Was he on everything?
the fentanyl he was on. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was having 500 milligram tablets. He had on each leg he had 2 300 milligram patches. He was eating 6 30 milligrams or 300 milligram lollipops at one time, and the doctors are saying, what do you mean? Like, we don't know anybody that's ever consumed that much fentanyl. Yeah, he could barely walk towards the end, but he had so many back surgeries and stuff because he's. They said to him, one of the things, what do you regret? And he goes, bringing out the leg drop so early in my career. He said, because bouncing off your ass so many times through your career, it's just ruins your back.
Fentanyl's 100 times more powerful than morphine.
Yeah, and he was eating it like candy, all at one time, while having patches attached to his body, and incredible.
That was the cause of death.
He was a monster of a man.
Yeah.
Oh, the cause of death was linked with his neck surgery as well.
No, I was going to say that was the cause of death for both Prince and
Michael Jackson.
No, he was on propofol. Milk of amnesia. Fentanyl was lead singer of guy who sang Running Down a Dream. Into the Great Wide Open. Can't think of his name now. The album was Full Moon Fever. Free Falling. Into the Great Wide Open. Running Down a Dream. What's his name? 70s rock guy. Blonde hair.
My God. Tom Petty?
Tom Petty died of fentanyl overdose as well.
Was that who you were thinking of?
Yeah, Tom Petty. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, yeah. He died of fentanyl. Prince died of accidental overdose due to counterfeit tablets. He got
Cut?
No, because I just murdered my rear tyres. But go on then.
I don't want to go quick. I want to walk careful.
Where are you?
Tea Garden. Where are you?
I'm going to come out of the pits in a second.
Alright, no worries. We'll pick you up.
Brian, thanks very much for following. We're all down the pits.
I don't know how much fuel I got left. How much fuel?
Last
50 litres. I got 50 litres.
If you've got 50 litres, I'll load up with. No, so it all goes out.
I've got 48 still to go.
Yeah, I got 49.5.
Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve it.
Somebody clear my black flag.
Its exit looks
Whoa,
clear.
whoa.
Yep.
You can, Kev. You're an admin.
Cool.
I made you an admin when I set up the lobby.
Big mistake.
Nearly over now. It's only 26 minutes of it left. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay, Billy, there's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, just not speeding does help. That's correct. Well spotted.
Slippery surface flag. Careful.
Oh, that's spectacular drift. Oh, tired, Dave. You pay attention, Jim. Who are these people?
Your friends, you invited them.
They're all polite. Can't be my friends.
Must be robots.
Must be. Thanks, bro. Oh, wide there.
Yep,
It's alright, you didn't hit the armco.
I did.
That's what the grass is for.
It's just a touch. That's what practice is for, though.
Oh, 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 oh.
It's a nervous laugh.
That's not his mouth, that's his sphincter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just letting
Whistling
the air
off the
whistle
seat.
past, yeah.
Release the seat cover. Like a balloon.
Acting like a reed organ. So I don't do much driving anymore in real life. So I went out for lunch today in the Porsche, and I'm sitting there behind somebody thinking, you need to back the feck off because you're driving like a dick. Today, I was like, of course I can catch him. Just sit in his bumper.
What's that say on that bumper sticker?
Yeah. What postcode is on the bottom of that registration?
Yeah.
Is that BBC One or BBC Two that he's got on the dial? I could read his WhatsApp messages from here.
Tell your mama said hi. No.
Billy, you should have held that.
Couldn't.
Yeah, should have. Uh-oh, my turn.
resurface flag.
Oh.
Be careful.
Oh, did you see the car?
No damage.
Damage.
I was gonna say, there's one facing the wrong way and there's the other one on the brakes. How much notice did you need?
Right side. Clear right. Clear right.
We're damaged.
I'm gonna put my seatbelt on here in a second.
Where's the traffic? Traffic, 17 seconds. Traction control back on.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
There's damage.
Well, shit, the reflection off that fence is right.
Approaching.
Oh, wait, that's a Ford.
Right, let's get a flyer in. Okay, Savvy Travy.
I've been trying for about an hour and a half now.
Ready, try it. At least you managed to register me at the right session. I suppose that's a bonus.
In the right car with the right
I
livery.
can just imagine me coming in to find you registered
Yep.
with me.
In the right car with the right livery.
Session.
Well, that's what I said to him, Billy. He's lucky I can't do anything to his account other than buy tracks and cars.
20
Yeah.
minutes to go.
Like it was, like I said, if it was a World of Warcraft account or something like that, you'd put his character 15 million miles away from where it needs to be.
The leader has just done 9:26.
Spend all his gold.
23.
Empty the inventory. Empty
Yeah.
the clothes. Locker.
What I used to do to one of my mates' characters, or I did it a couple of times before he cottoned on, I'd go to his, get into his account, and I'd go to one character and just send everything from that character to one of his other characters through the mailbox. But he didn't know what the hell was going on. He'd go to his thing and it's just empty. Like, what do you mean? I'm being robbed.
So showing the red, yellow flag.
I like them rest clips where people get blanked to unlock in their base.
Press offices are a dangerous place in the middle of a 24-hour race. And it's not just your laptop you have to keep locked. And I knew of a photographer who the other photographers got hold of his camera and changed the copyright information on his photos to an unmentionable word. So rather than saying, for example, mine says red, the number which indicates the number of the camera that took it, and then the sequence number, and then copyright Red Square Images 2026. His said blank.
Tuesday.
Yeah. On every image that he was submitting, every image he was submitting. And of course, what happens is you shoot 10,000 photos, you come in, you start going through them, and you have to upload the metadata. You know, Max Verstappen leans into the Kleiner carousel during round 4 of the NEC. That's the metadata. That's the metadata title that you're putting on the image, and you submit it to your agency. And he was going through and putting that in. Max Verstappen leans in as he turns into the Kleiner carousel at round 4 of the NURBURGRING Endurance Challenge. And the file name was blank 1234. So the agency contacted him and said, "Why have you decided to name all these photos blank?" Of course. Well, of course, he then found out that he'd shot like 3,000 photos through the night.
Yeah.
And you have to go back and change all the metadata for them. And all the ones that you've submitted, you have to resubmit.
Oh, but he didn't get in trouble or anything?
No, they obviously, they were like, did you leave your car? Yeah, the agencies know. The agencies know just.
Okay.
So we had.
Screen unlocked.
So we had.
like a Facebook, so like Facebook hack and stuff as well. Yeah, okay.
We had my journo, who's now a Hyundai. He's at Hyundai Motorsport. He used to drink coffee. He used to drink Coca-Cola and eat sweets all week. I used to buy him a 2-kilo box of Haribo and sit it on the desk, and 24 half-litre bottles of Coca-Cola. You just sit it on the desk in front of him while he was sitting up through the night, logging hour by hour all the events, overtakes, pits, all that sort of stuff. He kept a log of, so he could write the summary. And one of the other guys started stealing his Cokes, and he got really ticked off, and he said to him, "Stop stealing my Cokes." So for months afterwards, the guy made a point of stealing his Cokes all the time. He's just taking Cokes out of his stack of Cokes that we'd go to Costco and buy him a wholesale 24 bottles of Coke, 24 half litres of Coke, 500ml Coke bottles. So when we went to Spa, we brought 2 cases, and he drank the first case in the week, and he left the second case, and we took a couple of bottles out and had a bottle of Coke each, and then went up to said offendant and said, "Look, we bought too much Coke. Do you want to take it back with you?" He said, "Oh yeah, are you sure?" It's like, yeah, look, we haven't got room in the car. He went on the passenger seat with me on the way out, and he's coming back with me, so we haven't got the space. And we gave him 22 bottles of Coke, each with the Mentos in them. And he got somewhere halfway across Belgium on the way back to the train, and we got a text message going, "You bastards." Because he'd obviously pulled the Coke in the car while driving along, and we just set every Coke bottle with a Mentos in it, given it a good shake, put the lid back on it, we're ready to go. Preloaded.
All right, Billy. 15 minutes left.
So he was like, "You bastards." Right, we had a good old laugh and a joke about it. About 3 days later, he's like, we got another text saying, "Shit, how many of these are there?" And we were like, "Oh, there's just the 2. About a week after that. So they just kept, like every time we went for a bottle, it just went off again. He didn't realise all 22 bottles were spoiled. So it was like 2 or 3 separate events that he fell for it. Because he obviously didn't think we would take the lids off 22 bottles of bloody Coke.
One, yeah.
Once you push through the understeers, you can push it out the oversteers. Quite nice. Just let it settle on the exit and then push it.
Not bad. That white piece blow into there.
There's no curver stand there, mate.
Next corner.
Next corner.
Yeah, there's a set of steps here on the left, on the right, sorry. Just up there, you gotta walk up to them, and then they go down to the cafe on the right-hand side of the bridge. Pizzeria is on the left-hand side, and the bakery's further down the road.
open at 1:30 in the morning?
The one, sorry, this is the turn, right? Or sorry, the cafe's down here, and it is open at 1 o'clock in the morning, just over those boards there.
Nice.
Right hand side of the bridge. They do a mean curry vert. Mean curry. They got a restaurant in the back and a big car park, and Eddie owns the guest house in the back.
Oh, nearly. Oh, Billy did.
Thank you.
I nearly lost it there. There's a bit of a floaty.
I
I
tried
come
to
on
style
doing
it
a
out.
side race to find Billy side race.
I tried to style it out. I tried to go Drifto Kingo.
Stay off that curve.
Oh, that's way too hot in there when the friggin' track's dry, Taz.
Keep it out of the wall or drag it along?
Nah, smashed it into the wall.
Oh, I keep getting a side race now.
Yellow flag, caution.
Needed to
That's,
shed some light in the situation.
yep, thank you. No. This is the bit I was struggling with last year.
Okay, Billy, 10 minutes
All
to
of
go.
this on the
10
left
minutes
was
left.
complete blackness. Couldn't see anything. It's a lot cleaner this year.
I have a devious, how long is it? It's nearly closed. It's closing in 10 minutes, I think it is. I have a devious thought about buying a 5080 before the weekend
Yeah.
and sticking it in. Just to avoid the frame rate problems.
Yeah.
What are you getting now?
130.
70.
I will
Yeah, so-
158.
158.
Yeah.
I was just thinking to myself, how is there another Irishman in here and he hasn't said anything for ages? And then,
Concentrating.
and then he pipes up. And just to show off.
It's 3 and a bit grand now for a 5090.
At least it's not,
£3,000, £3,100 now for a 5090.
Yeah.
It's 1,200 quid for a 5080. And it was my non-gaming PC friend who said to me, you buy a 5080 now, 2 years in, you're going to lose more on your... you buy a 5090 now, 2 years in, you're going to lose more on your 5090 than you are on a 2 years in 5080, because it's 1,200 quid for a 5080 and £3,100 for... And I was like, do you know what? He's not wrong.
Yeah. That's what I thought. A long time ago.
Pounds
I
and
can't
quid is the
justify-
slang.
Yellow flag, keep
It's
waiting
a
back.
bit like saying dollars and
Bucks.
bucks. A bit like saying dollars and bucks, have you? Quid is like a buck. Quid is like a buck.
Yeah, I could never justify £3,000 on a graphics card when the rest of my computer don't even come to that. Double the value of my computer by putting a graphics card in it.
Thing is, I was doing rough maths today, and I reckon there'll be a 50% increase over a 3090 in performance.
Yeah.
And I reckon it won't bottleneck the 5900 processor because of the 11 megapixels it's trying to run. It'll
And
be
am
it'll
I
be
right in
GPU
saying
bound,
the
not
3090
CPU
is
bound.
on a par with the 4070 overall?
I don't know.
Before, it's like compatible, maybe not the exact.
I have an AMD GPU. Oh, have I thought about going to AMD GPUs? No. AMD doesn't play nicely. AMD GPUs don't play nicely with iRacing.
Only an idiot would use an AMD GPU, wouldn't they?
AMD GPUs don't support.
That mean Taz is one?
Don't support what?
They don't support triples that well, do they? What do they call it? Multi-projection.
Yeah.
You've got to do a workaround though, haven't you? It doesn't just plug and
No.
play with the AMD software.
Oh, do they have
No,
support for that?
You just go AMD Infinity, configure, bang, it does it itself, done.
Oh, does it?
I thought you had to do that offsetting in the INI file.
No, I was doing that because I was having dramas, remember?
Okay, alright, so it's
Um,
not anymore.
No, so I'm just using the Infinity. But even the workaround without that, it just changed a couple of numbers in the INI file. It takes it 35 seconds.
Oh, I didn't think it supported multi-projection.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, okay. Either way, I'd probably stick with NVIDIA because I can just plug and play. I wouldn't have to
Well,
relearn.
you can with the AMD as well. Literally all you have to do is put a new graphics card in and uninstall NVIDIA, install AMD, and bang, there you go.
Thanks for following, Wybis.
No, I'm not trying to sell you on AMD.
I'm not saying you are. I understand. I obviously had some out of date or wrong information. I was told that it didn't support SMP.
It's different the way you can't. There's a setting in that NVIDIA does that AMD doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
iRacing.
Yeah.
Class car approaching.
Where it
But you
processes
still
the three screens
it's
as
still rendering on 3 monitors.
right.
5 minutes remaining. 5
Like I can play Fortnite, I can play WoW, I can play everything with triples.
Cool.
And I've got a quad set up as well, so it sees it as 2 screens. My triples is 1, and my second monitor is the second one.
Yeah, that's why I have mine. I've got 4 screens here, and it sees one. Top one is one, and triples is another.
So it's the same sort of deal.
That's good. I stand corrected.
Well, I got a, what's mine? 6700 XT with a 5700 X3D. And I'm getting 80 at the moment.
Yeah, 75 as we go through now. I'm getting.
Yeah,
1.5 for me.
Now remember, I'm streaming at the same time.
Yeah, when I'm streaming,
Yes.
massively.
You got a much better CPU than I have. That's my problem.
Over 5900.
Yeah, mine's a 5700.
Red yellow flag.
How does that
Watch
compare
for
with
every
mine?
on track.
I know mine's.
I
Yours
just
is another
completely
league.
different series. Mine's AMD 4.
Yeah, yours is AMD 5. Yours is in another league. 2 litre versus
your
V8.
next gen.
Yeah.
Yeah, your next gen.
Just need the GPU to go with it.
Yeah.
58.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
put a 58 and that would fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
if I didn't have people selling me steering wheels and seats, maybe I'd have some
No, I
petty
know,
cash
right?
to spend.
Yeah, you're telling me save up and get something proper.
I already got 8 steering wheels.
Twiggy says the only thing that NVIDIA does better is the 4th monitor if surround Infinity is on.
Sorry?
Twiggy says the only thing that NVIDIA does better is the 4th monitor if surround/Infinity is on. As NVIDIA uses it as accessory screen, not an extra monitor. Yeah.
No, there's a setting you can change. I had that issue. I was like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, there's a setting. I can't remember what it is. I fixed that. Can't remember what that was.
Yeah, my CPU is pretty untaxed, 51% as we speak. GPU sits around 67%.
98 my GPU. What? Don't even know. That's a glitch on Tax Manager actually for NVIDIA GPUs. They don't
Just 2
show
minutes
the true
left, 2
number
minutes to go.
on Windows Tax Manager.
Yeah, I'm not running on Task Manager. I'm running that through a monitoring tool.
Yeah.
I've got it plugged into my Stream Deck.
Slip surface flags out.
Yeah, mine's just, it's only one of the.
Oh, that's right. You gotta go. Lower there, Taz.
Only one of them is being taxed, but overall it says it's at 98%.
Only one of what?
This 3D
Oh, okay.
copy, video encode, and video decode. Only one of them has got anything purple in it, and that's full, and that's saying that the rest of them's now 98%.
Well, your encode and decode probably wouldn't be because you're not streaming.
Yeah. Oh, I literally haven't got a clue.
That's your NVENC. That's because some GPUs have a separate NVENC encoder for streaming. That's what I like about the 3090. It's not sweating running 3 streams.
Yeah.
OBS is running 2%, 1.9% to 2.9%. Running 3 cameras and 3 streams. I have a funny feeling, and I had a funny, well, I knew about X3D2 was coming because they've just launched the X3D2 chips. It's nearly £1,000 for the 9950 X3D2. I have a funny feeling they'll bring out socket 4 AMD chips, more of them with X3D built in because of the shortages at the moment.
Checker flags out.
I think they'll go back and they'll say, right, you want a 5900 X3D? Fine. Goes in your old socket 4 because people aren't upgrading and they still need to sell procs. People aren't upgrading because they can't afford to upgrade.
Oh, go back a generation, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like an evil model on the previous generation.
Because apparently my wife works in distribution and a friend of mine who works in components was telling me that DDR4 memory is going up in price. Even though DDR5 is the current memory, because because you can't get a reasonable price on DDR5, people are buying DDR4 motherboards and building DDR4 Gen 4 AMD spec machines now, more of them, whereas it should be waning off. Do you follow me? We should be into mainstream market. We're a couple of years in now. Mainstream market should be on DDR5 and AMD 5 boards. And DDR5 compatible Intel boards, but it's not happening. So they're going back to the older stuff at a cheaper cost and going, right, because you can buy a 5900 processor now for a couple of £100, 300 quid I think it is here, whereas it was 600 quid when I bought it. Right, that's me, folks.
Broken. There's no damage.
No, I'm going to call it a day.
I know. Taz is getting scared as well.
Yeah, I'm done.
I could have told me 2 minutes earlier. We could have done Draft Masters.
Right, let me drop out of here for a second.
I'm not done. I'm just done with
I'll
that.
drop back in a second. Hang on a second.
Billy's going to shut his stream down.
Right, that's it from me. Let's wind it up. New week tomorrow, Nürburgring week in the Cup car, which should be good. Looking forward to that. Thank you very much for your time today. I will be back tomorrow about 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Thanks, Rob. I will see you guys. Remember, we're looking to put a team together in the Cup car for the 24-hour. So if you think you've got what it takes, put your name forward. I'd like to win the class. So I'd like to be the slowest person in the team, ideally. Or near slowest. And we need 4 drivers. I think we got Ronan in for the nighttime. Ronan's in for the nighttime stint. He's beating himself up that he's not fast enough. He just needs to get faster, that's all. Good day today. I enjoyed it. Tomorrow is a new week. So it's week 7 tomorrow. I'm just going to check. Week 7 tomorrow. Porsche is at the Nürburgring. Yeah, week 7. Porsche's at the Nürburgring for the Cup Car Series. That should be good. We should get some safety rating. We don't need... we should get some iRating out of that. We're at 2230 iRating at the moment, so I'd like to get to 3000. I've never done it. Never, ever done it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. We've got a Discord channel. Feel free to get involved in that. There's nearly 1,000 people registered in the Discord channel now. Thursday night is Free Car, Free Track, and we got Bongo racing with us in the GR86 League. So Bongo and his guys are coming. We're gonna do a streamer to streamer. Because GR86 is at Nürburgring as well, so we'll be racing in the league, and that wasn't by choice. We randomly selected that. So GR86 at Nürburgring, and we're going to be racing Bongo Racing, Robin Tate and the Bongo team. Yeah, looking forward to it. Appreciate your time today. I will let you go for the minute. Look after yourselves, look after each other. Stick a like or a follow in. I really would appreciate that. If you could try and get me up to 1,800 followers on the YouTube, I'd be really grateful. You have to click the subscribe button, but it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Subscribe is a strange word in YouTube. Thanks very much for your time today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you again tomorrow. Look after